Well, students, how's it going? Seeing that I just kind of walked to the back of the room and that you're stuck watching this little video of me, and hopefully our volume's loud enough that you can hear, I want to introduce you to a new technology today, a technology that we call a screencast or screencasting. What you're actually watching is a screencast. It's a program that allows me to capture things that are happening on my own computer screen and add voice to it. Like, for example, let's just say I'm April and I've created an incredible presentation in Prezi, and this presentation is all about photosynthesis. And I have students that are gone and I want to give them this presentation. I can actually come to this presentation on my computer and I can show them with my mouse things that I want them to see. Like, for example, we're going to talk about photosynthesis, which means photo meaning light, synthesis meaning producing, and it's just incredible. And this is what our lesson was on today. And we could go to other just aspects of photosynthesis. We could talk about the actual molecules and how they're broken down, and the sucralose and what's created and produced in photosynthesis. It's going to be incredible. It'll be epic. My favorite picture actually is this one, though, of aquatic plants, because I mean, just check that out. That has to look cool. Look, they're capturing oxygen. Can you see that? Just amazing. So all these organic phototropes, if you want to put it that way, photoautotropes, have cells that contain chloroplasts. And this could be my presentation that I'm going to give to my students. Or maybe I'm just giving a PowerPoint, you know, and maybe it's a PowerPoint that has to do with the zoo, and I want to tell my kids about elephants. Could you hear the elephant? And I could say, look, elephant. And students, it's spelled right here with a P-H-A-N-T. Elephant. And we could talk about giraffes, and we could talk in my elementary class stampeding rhinos that play soccer, which is in a Disney movie called Bedknobs and Broomsticks, just for those that are wondering. And I can actually go through, give my presentation, highlight different things in my presentation, tell what I would have been telling my class, and it's all recorded or captured. Now, there's lots of different programs that we're going to talk about today that'll act as screencasts. I like the one I'm using now, and I'll tell you which one it is. Let me show you something else. Screencasts. Well, let's just say that I really would like to, you know, kind of help us understand some things in this class. Like, one thing I've noticed, and this is for reals, I've noticed that students, you haven't been doing a very good job at answering all your questions or fulfilling all your assignments as best as you could be, meaning that there's some of you that have yet to turn some things in. Yeah, and there's also some of you that haven't answered questions yet on Blackboard. Now let me show you. In the discussion section, if I clicked on discussion, you're going to see a bunch of questions. Now, in your current class, you're not going to see this many because they're hidden. Now, these are questions that will be asked of you that you'll have to answer. They are assignments. Like, for example, we just answered how can Prezi be used in teaching and advantages during PowerPoint. You'll notice April, Lacey, Alexis, Tara, Stephanie have all commented, but they're it. And everybody's going to have to answer this question. It is worth 20 points. There isn't a deadline, but you're going to want to get on it. And notice some great responses here made by students that have posted already. And so hopefully this is making sense. I'm going to ask you a question now, and I'm going to stop this screencast. Here's the question. I want to know specifically. In fact, just to emphasize, I'm going to even do it like this. I'm going to create a new PowerPoint presentation and ask you a question. I'd like to know this. How can screencasts be used in education? Camera just fell. Can you answer that question? Because putting it big screen, that's the question.